Hi guys, I'm so glad you guys tuned in. If you've ever been a little confused about yin yoga and how all these pieces and parts come together, or if you've also been confused, how did we get such massive success from yin yoga? Then I'm filming this video just for you, and it's been a while since I've done something like this. My name's Carolyn Tracy. I've been a yin instructor for 6 years now, and I've been practicing yoga since 5th grade. I was a competition gymnast for the state of California, and our coach insisted that we do yoga, and I'm glad she did. Also, I certify other yoga teachers in yin, so I have that as a side business, and I bet you guys didn't know that. Other forms of yoga that I absolutely love are Bikram. I love to hike and cycle and horseback ride, a lot of other activities that use muscle. So we just think of repetitive rhythmic motion. That activity, anything like that, is yang, and we need a really good blend of both. Yin is the quiet practice, a very satisfying practice, where we dive deeply into the connective tissue. Connective tissue is ligaments that hold bone to bone and tendons that hold muscle to bone. I show a rubber band because I think it's a brilliant analogy for our connective tissue. If we practice too deep, if we take our edge to the maximum stress, we can injure ourselves. If we atrophy and barely feel a thing, then we may not as well practice. So we're always trying to find our edge. Very important principle. Ligaments and tendons are one aspect of connective tissue. I use this cheesecloth to demonstrate the myofascia, the fascial networks that wrap around the joint, right? Horizontally, vertically, all different directions. And this cheesecloth has a big hole in it, right? So maybe that's where you fell off your bike in the 5th grade. These connective tissues have a way of holding on to injury. They also have a great way of healing, of course, and that's the yin yoga. So the 3 essential ingredients in yin are the time, how long we hold the pose, our edge, how much we come into our depth, right? Some people have different ranges of motion. It's fine, we're always looking for our own. And then stillness. So that's really kind of a quick analogy or a quick explanation of yin. Discomfort is actually part of yin. And the reason is because we're putting a little bit of stress on the joint, right? And then we have this remarkable job of healing. And speaking of remarkable, what really blows my mind, you guys, is that you, my students, tell me I come to soothe the soul. Right? I come to calm my nervous system. So this chronic stress that comes from overtaxing our nervous system comes from talking too much. Even when we're conversing with our kids or our clients, persistent time on the phone or doing, listening to the news, all of the activities that we do can kind of burn us out. Not to mention the devices that we have, right? It's proven that these devices are keeping us disconnected when they were intended to keep us connected. And we're disconnecting from our very soul and from our heart. So the yin practice enables us a chance to roll out the mat and to jump on and really listen to our true nature, to our heart. And to me, in our society in general, we've always needed this opportunity to soothe the soul and calm the nerves. But now in 2020, with some of the limitations that we're all experiencing, I think it's even more important. So I'm asking you to continue to roll the mat out so that you can take good care of your nervous system above all else. You're going to obviously keep doing your other activities so that the muscles are always going to stay in good shape as well. I'm here on Mondays. Join me. I have my own practice right here underground in my home, 6 to 7:15 on Mondays. But stay tuned. In October, I'm going to be adding more and more classes. All of these classes are by donation only. I appreciate your donations. It's how I earn my living. But if you've lost your job, I don't really care. I mean, I do care. I don't mean it like that. But I mean calm. The karma for me is in giving this medicine, this special blend of my style of teaching. I like to have a little humor in there. I like to have a little anatomy, a little education. But really, it's when I see you guys roll out the mat, carve out this sacred time for yourself that is so satisfying to me. I ask only that you try to stay committed to your practice for your optimal well-being. And if you feel like ever sending one of those Zoom links that I'm sending to you, off to a friend, off to a colleague, to your mom, send it. The more people that practice yin, the more people that get in touch with their heart and their soul, it's going to be a softer and gentler world. And thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you on an upcoming Monday night. And again, watch out for October. I'm going to be adding a lot more classes. So namaste to you. Happy Labor Day. It's super hot. I hope you guys stay cool. Thanks a million.